He says, "Hi Jeff, just purchased your book, Kettlebell Muscle." Awesome, thanks, hope you're loving it. And just have a couple of questions regarding the layout and exercises. I have just completed the first week and have found the workouts very tough and time efficient. As advertised, hope you're enjoying them. You recommend that we use kettlebells that we can comfortably press 10 times. Of the exercises included, I feel my double snatch is my weakest movement in the sequence. Is this only related to me, or should you be able to double snatch more than military press? I feel I could go heavier on some of the complexes if only for this one factor. That's a great question, Ben. Let me answer it this way. It depends on the individual. The double snatch is very, very technically proficient, or complicated, excuse me. You have to be proficient in order to do the double snatch. So what you got to do is basically take your training back to the swing, or the double swing in this case, and make sure that your double swing is on. From your double swing, practice the double high pull, and from the double high pull, practice the double push press. What I recommend you doing is taking a pair of lighter bells, and before the main part of the workout, do some real easy double swings to double high pulls to double push press. Obviously from the double high pull, you're going to have to go double clean and then to the double push press. But try those 3 exercises, and then try a couple double snatches and see if they don't clean up. And then getting back to strength levels, people with stronger hips, right, are going to be better at the double snatch, because that's the ultimate in hip drive, if you ask me. People with stronger upper bodies are going to be really good at the double press and may not necessarily have a really good double snatch. Hey, did you see me like swaying and wobbling there? What was up with that? That's weird. Okay, so question number 2 from Ben, and I included this because I get this question all the time, and I'm sure Apollo's gotten it in his programs, and the Iron Tamer gets it in his programs, and my private clients ask me this. So, but not this specifically, but it's in this theme. Ben says, "Where can I get clean chin-ups in the program? Are you okay with doing some low volume heavy chins to keep my strength up on the variety day? I feel 12 weeks is a long time to go without performing this exercise, and I don't want my strength to go down. Can I do a circuit of chins, one-legged squats, and push-ups as a 4th workout?" In one word or less, Ben, my answer would be no. Okay, moving on. No, just kidding. Let's address that, all right? Kettlebell muscle is designed to pack on a serious amount of muscle, and it's designed to do that doing very, very dense and intense workouts. So I think the first workout in Kettlebell Burn is about 11 minutes long. The second workout is somewhere between 7 and 9 minutes long, and the longest workout in Kettlebell Burn is 27 minutes. And I'm including rest times in there. So you're going to do a lot of work in a very short period of time. And so you got to recover from that. And that, you heard me talk about recovery earlier when I was answering Anthony's question. Right? So if you start adding stuff into the mix, I can't promise you how the mix is going to turn out. So if I said, in order to bake this chocolate cake, you need flour, 3 eggs, a cup of oil, a cup of sugar, and some chocolate chips, and then some cocoa. And you said, that's nice, but I really like butter pecan. Well, what's the outcome going to be? Well, I don't know. It's not going to be a chocolate cake anymore, that's for sure. It's going to be a chocolate butter pecan cake or something like that. But you get my drift. So when you start adding exercises into complete programs, then it changes the program. And so if you do that, I can no longer guarantee the results of your program because I haven't messed with those variables. Does that make sense? That being said, let's move on to Steve Goldberg. How you doing, Steve? Steve says, question regarding Kettlebell Burn. Appreciate you picking up the burn. Hope you're loving it. I do Kettlebell Burn first thing in the morning. During week 5, I discovered that I can't run the bases. Man, this thing, you gotta see this thing. It is like motoring along. I can't run the bases in the afternoon of a kettlebell day. I'm assuming that's softball. I wind up pulling a hammy from muscle fatigue. I now schedule my Kettlebell Burn workouts for non-baseball days. Yeah, sorry, baseball, not softball. I'm gonna leave that alone. In July, I would like to participate in 2 days of velodrome racing. What would be the best way to fit in that without screwing up my kettlebell burn schedule. This week I will be done with the 8th week of kettlebell burn. How many days recovery should I plan before and after the race? I'll be finishing week 10 before the race. Okay, so this is related to the kettlebell muscle question. This is the way I set up programs that I sell. Okay, so kettlebell burn, kettlebell muscle, and the other programs that I'll have coming out. They're like a one-stop shop. They have one focus, okay, and one predetermined outcome. So kettlebell muscle, right, packs on muscle. Kettlebell burn, the goal is to lose body fat, okay? The goal is not to lose body fat, play baseball, and do some velodrome racing, right? Does that make sense? So what I'm saying is I wouldn't mix the modalities. If you want to do the velodrome, I would just not do burn. I would just stop burn, do some higher intensity, low volume strength training, and focus on your sport, velodrome racing. Back to the baseball and the hammy. Yeah, very hamstring, posterior chain, intensive kettlebell burn. You probably also need to stretch your quads and your hip flexors between sets, after your training session with the kettlebell burn, and on your recovery days. It gets back to that recovery. You can only adapt to what you can recover from, if that makes sense. So that goes for any program you buy, RTK, ETK, any of the programs that you buy on Dragon Door, or from anybody else that are pre-programmed templates. So I hope that makes sense, Steve. So listen, that's all I got for tonight. I didn't screw up too bad. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and having me answer your questions live without a net as much as I enjoyed doing it. I thought it was much different than me sitting down in front of the keyboard, and I think it's probably more exciting to watch me flub and mess up, because you can't see me hit the delete key and then rewrite my sentences when I post them on the blog. So that being said, listen, you guys have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Keep these questions coming. We'll do this again next week and every week, as long as you keep those questions coming. And hey, this could be a lot of fun. So I had a great time making this video for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'll see you real soon. I'll see you next week, in fact. All right? Jeff Newper for KettlebellSecrets.com. Have a great weekend.